Welcome back to CARV Fitness. I'm your host, Joe Kwan. Today we have Sergio and Lee who are going to help us out with this workout. By now, I hope you've warmed up and or you've prepared your body for this 16-minute workout. If you haven't, now's a good time to either go take a short jog around the block or even better yet, do the warm-up block before this. This style of a workout is called an EMOM workout. That stands for every minute on the minute. It's 16 minutes and it's 4 rounds. So we have 4 movements. Each movement is going to be for a max repetition in 1 minute. 2 of the minutes are going to be static held positions. Keep that in mind as you're holding these positions. If you have to fall out, that's fine. Just try to get back in with as minimum rest as possible. Now, since this is an EMOM style workout, you're not going to have any built-in rest. Also keep that in mind. As you get tired, what you don't want to do is sacrifice the quality of your reps just to get the numbers up. Today, you're going to need a pen and a piece of paper to mark down the total repetitions of the counted reps. And for today, that's going to be an alternating one-legged squat to chair and a bench dip. So let me explain that a little bit easier. When you get to the second minute, you're going to be doing the max number of alternating one-leg chair squats, and you're going to just keep a tally in your head of how many you do. At the end of that minute, just jot it down. If you get through 10, just write down the number 10. On the last minute, you're going to go into the max number of bench dips. So the same thing with that. The max number of bench dips that you do, you're going to take that number, for instance 10, and you're going to jot that down. Now you're going to be jotting down your score 8 times because every second minute you're going to be jotting down a score. Your total number at the end of the 16 minutes is your score. I'll do a quick demo of the moves and then we can get started. The first minute, you're going to try to hold a plank for a full minute. Now remember, when you're doing a plank, your core is nice and tight, your butt is not up in the air, you're engaged, your shoulders are right stacked above your hands, and your gaze is neutral downwards. You can do this plank from the hands or from the elbows. You can modify this by dropping your knees or falling out of the plank when you get tired. The next movement is max alternating one-legged squats to chair. That movement is such. One leg out, one leg firmly planted on the ground. You're going to shift your weight forward and push through the heel and midfoot for 1 rep. The reason I love this exercise is because it does work on your balance, as you can see. You want to make sure that everything's nice and tight. Your shoulders are vertical and you're looking forward. That's 1 rep. That's 2 reps. The third minute, you're going to hold an arch hold, commonly known as a Superman. It's going to be very hard to hold this position for a minute, so keep that in mind. Modifications include dropping your arms, just having your legs raised, dropping your legs, just having your arms raised, or just falling out of it. The fourth minute, you're going to go into max bench dips. From this position, hanging your butt off of the chair, making sure you're not arching your back up. You want to make sure your butt is down, and you're just pushing straight down. That's it. You guys ready? Ready? All right, here we go. This is 16 minutes, starting off with the plank. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you may be new to a plank, but I think a plank is a great all-around body movement. It's a static hold. It requires a lot of tension in your body to kind of stay in this position. As you get tired, what you'll start noticing is you'll start arching your back and your butt will sink. Before that starts happening, just drop down to your knees. And as you can get more endurance in this hold, stay down there for a shorter amount of time and just come right back up. We're about 20 seconds left in this, and then we're going to go into max alternating one leg squat to chair. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to get a quick transition straight to the chair. Now, one of the modifications for this is keep your heel down and just press up. Another modification is to stack your feet. While you're doing this, remember that you want to shift your weight forward before you stand up so you don't shoot yourself back into the chair. Last 15 seconds here. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a minute to jot down your score. And go right in to that arch hold. Now remember, when you first start, you might not be able to hold this for a full minute. It's very, very common. It's so common that I'm not going to hold this for a full minute either. I'm going to fall out of it and just kind of stack my hands and rest my head. Just long enough to feel I can get back into it. 20 seconds. Remember to breathe through this as well. Super important to keep breathing while your heart rate goes up. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go into the bench dips. I like to do an unbroken set, take a little bit of time off, and then jump into another unbroken set. That way it's a little bit easier for me to count without just endlessly doing reps. Give myself about 10 seconds, go right back into it. 30 seconds left. Whatever number scheme that you want to do is totally fine. Whatever works for you is the best. Work on our last 10 seconds here. Just try to crank out 5 more reps. 3, 2, 1, and you're going right back in to a plank hold after you jot down your number. Now, if you've seen me play cello before, I have a really terrible posture because I actually hook my cello on my neck. It's caused back problems throughout the year, and actually working out has helped me solve a lot of those back problems. The plank is a great position to have back strength as well as core strength. Super important to breathe through this as well. Nice deep breaths. The more experience you get, the easier a 1 minute plank will become. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg squat to chair. Use a little momentum with my arms to kind of fling myself out of the chair. If you lose your balance, it's better to catch yourself, slow it down, lower yourself to your chair with control. You can see Sergio has a great modification going on right now, and Lee still pushing hard with that one leg squat to chair. How you guys feeling? Breathing hard. 15 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight to an arch hold after you break your score down. Sorry, Lee. Get in your space. All right, let's get into that arch hold. I talked about how I used to have back problems from playing the cello the way I do. This hold has also helped me tremendously. It really helps tighten up that the back and the posterior chain. Makes for a nice, solid platform to play cello. In my odd way, I should say. And I highly recommend you don't play cello like me. It's not the best thing for your physiology. "15 seconds. How are you feeling? You got it? Holding? Holding strong? Good. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get those bench dips. We'll be halfway in after we finish this minute. Lee's got some nice depth going on with her bench dips. Sergio, not so much. I'm just kidding with you, buddy. Shake it out, Sergio. Nice. Whew. It's always a good thing when it burns within the first 30 seconds of a workout. 15 seconds, y'all. 10 seconds. Whew. I try to match my score every round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go right on into that plank. Now, right around now, it's gonna get very difficult to hold a 1-minute plank after everything you've done. Nothing wrong, drop into your knees. Take a little breather right there. I'd rather have you drop into your knees than fall out of the plank altogether. But if you have to, there's nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, Sergio's doing a nice thing where he's actually stretching it out a little bit to get a little bit more motion, a little bit of blood back into his arms. This is a great, great way of using your time off. 20 seconds left. Right now is when you're gonna start breaking your form as well. Make sure that these are quality minutes. Make these minutes count. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go into those one leg squat to chair. Try to match that number from the first 2 rounds. The more tired you get too, the more difficult this balance is going to get. So keep that in mind. If you start falling, it's better to catch yourself, take a breather, get into a quality rep again. Sergio's doing a great modification where he's actually taking a rest at the top. This is excellent. Also, feet stacked like this still gives you a little bit more of that push on that one quad while taking a little bit of the weight off. Looking strong, Lee. Lee's always strong, exactly. Last 10 seconds, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Got your score down. And go right on in to that arch hold. Burn. This is the burn right now, y'all. Even though we're not moving that much, these static holds are absolutely just wrecking us in the best way possible. I love how much we're sweating here, how much our hearts are beating. It's like we're all in this together right now. I feel great about it. How about y'all? Yeah? Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. This is excellent. Now, if you want to make these arch holds a little harder, you can always put your arms straight ahead of you. If you think about it, you're just adding more weight further away from where you're actually holding your arch. Right here is fine. Or like Sergio's doing here, on your belly and hands and feet all on the ground are fine too. All right, last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get those bench dips. Let's try to match rounds 1 and 2. Another modification for these bench dips is not to go as deep. Also, you can go at a slower pace and you can rest more often. I just did 10. I'll rest about 10 seconds. I'm good to do another 10. 20 seconds left. I think right now, I'm just gonna take the remainder of that 20 seconds off to give myself a little bit of a break. Nothing wrong with that. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get in that plank right away. Last round, now's the time to push, y'all. Don't drop out of that plank, Sergio. I want you up there whole time. Lee, I don't have to worry about you. You're doing great. Breathe through it. No crying, Sergio. Breathe through it. Woo. Starting to feel it now. Shoulders aching, core aching, butt. You know what's great? Sergio and Lee, they're keeping their form. Butts are still down, cores are tight. That's what you want to see. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in this last minute. 3 more minutes after this. You got it. You got it. Hold it. 20 seconds. Man, this last minute's a little longer, it seems like, doesn't it? Whew. Breathe it out. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One leg squat to chair. Get right to it. I'm so grateful that Sergio and Lee are here with me right now, because this exercise would be a lot harder by myself. But you know what? The best way to achieve your fitness goals is to do things when it's difficult, not just when it's easy. Keep pushing, y'all. 30 seconds left. This is the last time we have to do these single leg the chair. Man, I got the fitness brain right now. 20 seconds left. Keep pushing. Breathing, breathing. I can hear it. It's great. Last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got that score down. Go into that arch hold. Last arch hold. Let's try to hold it. Stay in position. Talking to you, Sergio. Come on. I love you, buddy. You know, the longer you get into this workout, and the longer you get into EMOMs, the longer it feels like it's more than a minute, much more than a minute. But guess what, guys? We passed the halfway point. Keep holding. 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. Stay strong. Breathe. 10 seconds. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last minute of bench dips, y'all. You guys are crushing it right now. Bring it. 3, 4. Right now, triceps are on fire. My back is on fire. My core is on fire. My shoulders are on fire. But you know what? Lee looks like she could go another 20 minutes. What's up with that? 30 seconds. I don't like this. She's showing us up, Sergio. All right, 20 seconds left. We're done. Let's push through. No more breaks. No more breaks. 15 seconds and we're done with this workout, y'all. All right, last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holy cow. Way to go. Give yourself a hand. Man, everybody out there too. You guys did a great job. You achieved your fitness goals just by showing up today. That's huge. That's so huge. Right now, everything's kind of sore. You know what you need? You need a recovery block more than anything else. I know you may not have time right now. It's best to think about the recovery as a part of this workout. You really need to do these recoveries. I believe in them so deeply that even if it's right before going to bed, I knock out a 12-minute, 15-minute recovery. It makes me feel so much better the next morning. See you next time.